Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And today we are going to discuss a very important topic. Actually, we are going to learn a very important topic which is called variable in Python. Let's get started. So in this video we are going to cover these are the topics, like we are going to learn what variables actually are, how to declare the variables, how to change the value in the variable, the rules of naming the variables. What are the rules we need to follow when we declare any names, and what are case sensitive when it comes to declaring the variable name, and what are the things we need to avoid while creating the variable names. Before I start this, I just want to tell you a simple analogy behind the variable, which is a variable you can consider is as a container where you keep the things which you want as per the Python guidelines. So it's just simply like a container that's called a variable. Let's visualize it. So this is the box. You can consider this is a box, and age underscore box is the name you have given to this box. So this becomes the variable name. This is the variable name, and 35 is the value you have kept inside this box. So your variable name is age box, and 35 value you have kept inside this box. This was the another example, and one more example is this is the envelope, and envelope is you have given the name to this box actually. So envelope is the name of variable, and Deepak is written inside. So this is the value. Deepak is the value that contained in this envelope. So that's how the variable works. So here are two variables we have made. So age box is the variable name, and 35 is the value kept inside this age box. The envelope is the variable name. Deepak is the value kept inside this envelope box. That's very simple. Why I'm visualizing this? Because you know how the brain works. Brain is very well memorizing the visualization, photos and videos. So that's the reason I'm sharing this video on the whiteboard, right? One more example I want to show you. This is what? This is the box. This is also box, and this is also box. So at this stage we are saying box to everything. All of the three things are box, but when you give the name to that box, so it becomes the identity, and when it becomes the identity, it would be very easy to call something, to call that box or to identify that box. Let's imagine this is the box, and you have given the name medicine box. So medicine box become the variable name, and you have kept medicine inside the box. So medicine would be the value. So that's very simple. Another example is this is the earwords box. So earwords box, you have given the name. So earword box is the variable name, and you have kept earwords inside. That would be the value of that box. That's very simple. Another example, this is just a box, but when you give the name it as specs box, so specs box is the variable name, and you have kept specs inside into the box. That becomes the value of it. So specs box is the name of a variable, and spectacles you have kept inside, that is the value. So that's all for now in the visualization part. Let's do some practical how the variable works in the system. Thank you so much for watching so far. See you. All right. So I'm going to show you the practical understanding that will help you to better understand how the variable works. and these practical example will relate to with the videos you have just seen before. Right, so the first example is we are storing a person's name. Here username is the variable you can consider as a box label, and the Rahul is the value, the item inside the box. Think like that. And we are using the print function to display the output. So let's run this. See, the Rahul is printed as it's supposed to be. And the next example is to store the person's age. So age is the variable name and 25 is the value. Okay, so age is the variable name and the 25 is the value, and again using the print function to display the variable value. So let's run this. It's 25 as expected, and again to execute or any code in the cell, you can either press this play button or you can press shift enter at your keyboard. Alright, so the next example, the third example is we are storing a price with the decimal numbers, that are the basically decimal numbers. So the item price is the variable name, item price is the variable name, and the 19.99 is the value. So let's run this. You can see the answer. This is how it's very simple, the concept of variable. Alright, so the fourth example is in the fourth example I am going to show you how we can change the value of variable. So here the value inside the age box is being changed from 25 to 26, that is we are going to do. So above we have seen we have given the value 25 in the age variable. Now we are going to change it. So we have in the similar way declare a variable name which is age, and 26 the value you want to change it, and again print in the similar way. So let's run it. You can see the output is 26, means the value has been changed. Now the next example is using the variable in a sentence. Okay, you can use the variable to build a display dynamic sentence, like you can use it. So here we are using a greeting message is the variable name, and we are giving the value, text value, which is hello, and then plus we have used the plus sign and the user name which was given here. Here we have given the user declared username variable. Okay, so we are going to use it here. So hello plus username plus exclamation mark. So you are seeing that this is the text value. We have entered the text within the quotes. That is the rule when you insert text as a value, and because this is the variable name, therefore you don't need to put quote with this exclamation mark, because this would be considered as a text. So therefore we need to put it into the quotes. So now we are going to use print function and display the message that is kept inside the variable called greeting message. So let's run this. So this is how you can print dynamically your text message hello, which we have declared right here, and the Rahul is coming from the user, from the value we have stored in the username variable above, At the first example, we have given the Rahul as a value to the username, so that is that Rahul is pulling from here. Now let's discuss some rules to declare the variable. Alright, so when it comes to declare the variable name, there are some Python guidelines we need to follow. Whenever you are going to declare the variable, please keep in your mind that it should be either uppercase or lowercase, or you can use underscore as well. It should start with uppercase or lowercase. Also you can use underscore as well. These are the correct way to use the variable. My underscore variable, my variable, this is the correct way. Another example, you start with underscore as well, and then private var stand for variable, okay, and age. So these are the correct way to use to declare the variable name. What incorrect way look like, you can see here. It start with numeric, which is against the Python guideline, so it will give you the error if you declare the variable like this. If you want, I can show you the example. So let me show you. Alright, we are going to declare first message. Alright, my name is Deepak. So this is the variable name, and we have used the numerical value at the starting, which is against the Python guideline, and that is the reason Google Colab feature itself showing the red, the red underline here. It means something wrong with this line. So if you are going to run this code, you will get the syntax error. This is how this statement proves that you cannot use the number starting of your variable name. Also you cannot use any special character when you at this. Also you cannot start your variable name with any special character. Python guidelines does not allow us to use any of the special character like exclamation mark, @ $, or any kind of special character you can't use in the variable name. Let me show you some correct way to declare the variable name. So username _2, you are using the numerical value here, but this is not at the starting, this is at the end of the variable name. So which would not create any problem. Total count, that is the right way. Current age is also works fine. What is the incorrect way? Let me show you. My space name, you have given a space which considered as a special character. So space can't be used when you declare the variable name. Also you have used, if you use hyphen price hyphen in hyphen rupees, this is also don't work. It gives you the syntax error. Total and the exclamation mark, which is the special character, so this is also give you the error. So these are the incorrect way. So these are some guidelines you need to keep in your mind when you declare the variable name, and this is very important, by the way. And also Python is a case sensitive language, which means it considered the age, lowercase h, and the starting with upper A and GE, and all are uppercase. All three are age, but Python considered as a different variable because it's a case sensitive nature. You can see, let me see in the example as well. So age, all are in lowercase. We have given the value of 25 and it start with upper A and then GE, and we have given the value of 30. So if we run this code, let's see what will happen. I am showing you the example as well, so that you will have the clear understanding how the variable works, so that you won't get confused in future as well. So this is the same code I have copied, so I'm going to run it. Alright, so you can see the 25 and 30 both are age by saying, but Python considered as a different variable. Why? Because of case sensitive nature, right? And also there are some other things which we need to keep in our mind, that while declaring the Python variable, there are some reserved function, method or keyword in the Python which you can't use as your variable name. For example, for, while, print, true, false, none. These are the reserved keyword which you can't use as your variable name, right? So if you declare, let me show you the example as well. These are the incorrect way to declare the Python, because for, print and true all are reserved keywords, so you can't use it for your variable name. Let me show you the practical way. See, I have given the variable name 4 and then the value is 10. You can see it's already showing you the red underline, which means there is something wrong. So if you run this code, you will get the syntax error, because this is not the right way to declare the variable. Alright, let me show you another example. True or false, both are the reserved keywords. So if you use as a variable name for true, so if you run this, you will get the syntax error. One more best practice I want to show you. Whenever you are going to declare the variable, make it in a snake case. Like, what is snake case? This is all are in lowercase, and after the one word use the underscore, my underscore favorite underscore number. This is called snake case. So this works, this looks very professional when you are writing any code in Python language. Alright, thank you so much for watching so far. I hope you understand the variable concept very well. If you have any doubt, please let me know in the comment. Thank you. See you in the next video. Till the time, keep learning, keep growing. Bye.